So today I'm gonna be doing a story time about the time my neighbors almost got in a fight with us, me and my friend. Basically, one day, my friend was walking home from school, and this kid tried to fight him, and then he lost. But then, fast forward a couple months later, that same kid is my new neighbor. So he seen us, and I asked him one day, "Hey, do you play Fortnite? And if so, do you want to 1v1?" He flipped me off and said, "F you." I was like, okay. So I go inside, tell my friend about it. The other kid goes inside, tells the dad about it, and then dad comes, and then we go back outside. The dad comes out 5 minutes later and starts yelling at us, and we are just not paying attention because we were just talking. And so then he went inside, his kids came out, started bothering us, but our friend was there, so they didn't really bother us that much. And then one kept cussing at us, and so I asked him, "Yo, can you please stop?" Because it was kind of annoying. And so then he doesn't stop. They all go inside, tell their dad again. The dad and the mom come out acting like crackheads, bro, I swear. And they just start yelling so loud, "Oh, are you guys messing with my kids? Stop messing with my kids, or else I'll have my oldest one fight you." And keep in mind, his oldest one was 10, and we're 12, 13 and 14. So we were just confused because he said that his 10-year-old son can beat us up. How does that work? So then we go back inside because they're just acting like lunatics. My other friend's still outside, and he's just talking to them, and they got on my lawn, and I was like, can't I call the cops for that? But I didn't call the cops. I called my mom. She told me, just don't mind them. If the kids try to fight us, we can fight the kids, but just don't mind the parents, and just don't bother them. So we go back outside after they leave. We asked my friend what they were saying, so I called him, and he just instantly hung up. And so once we go out there, he tells us that he was talking to them, and what they were talking about, basically saying that they would, he was threatening to beat us up. The dad was threatening to hit us, which, bruh, that's just getting you in even more trouble if we did call the cops. So, and then, maybe 30 minutes later, we're all down the street at his house, and my mom gets home, my mom and dad get home, and they said that they would talk to my parents, and so they didn't end up talking about. Well, they ended up talking to my parents the next day, and basically they're just saying that we were bothering them, basically just lying completely. And so we got mad, and we basically talked to my parents and told them the real story, and they didn't believe them, so they believed us. So after that, they didn't bother us. Fast forward a couple months later, they start bothering us again. And so we're just pretty mad because they always bother us. And the funniest part was when the dad was threatening us again, and my friend just started yelling at him and was just saying that he wasn't scared to fight him and stuff. And I just wanted to die of laughter because mans was getting shown up by a 14-year-old, which was pretty funny. So after that, we just went back inside because my parents go to work. My dad's working on our new house, and then my mom goes to work, so we're home alone half the day. So this is when we were home alone, and I just thought it was so funny. And then after that, they really didn't do anything, but then they started bothering us again, but then they stopped. It was weird. They were on a streak of bothering us, not bothering us, bothering us, bothering us. It was weird. It was on and off. And then the most recent one was the kids were bothering us, and surprising, one of them flipped us off, and we just started laughing because we thought it was funny how he actually thought we give the crap, but we didn't. So yeah, that's basically what happened, and my friend will tell his side of the story right now.
Alright guys, so basically this took place a few months ago, and I always stay at my friend's house. This is the homie's house, this is where I come to. So basically, like, last year I was in 6th grade and whatnot. Basically what happened is I was walking home and I screamed really loud, and I was right next to my friend Brandon, and these kids told me to shut the F up and whatnot. So basically I came out, I walked to my house, and they used to live right next to where I used to live. And then stuff happened, and the kid got in my face and said he was gonna knock me out. I just ignored him, and this continued with my life, because, you know, I had better things to do with my life besides fight a 10-year-old little brat. But ironically, he lives right next to my best friend, so we basically were walking with my friend Alex and my friend Trenton's friend Alex. We were walking, taking a walk, and basically we walked by her house, and me being the cocky little 14-year-old kid that I am, started running my mouth, and we walked all the way down there, and the dad heard me and the mom heard me and whatnot, and then we ding-dong-dinched a few houses. That's what we did that whole time. So when we started walking back, you know, I was just talking smack, because I'm a cocky 14-year-old, I don't care. And basically we got into my friend's yard, and the mom and dad started coming out and started running their mouth, and I said, hey, look, I ain't dealing with you, bruh. You need to go away and whatnot. So it got intense. I started running my mouth like bad, cuss word after cuss word. It was bad, and then they started running their mouth, and then the dad said he was going to beat me up. And remember this, guys. This guy is like in his 50s or 40s, and he's a fat, Oompa Loompa hippopotamus looking guy. Trust me, he's a big dude. He's ugly. So I ain't playing. He's stupid. He's retarded, and all of his kids are too. And so basically, he was threatening to smack me, and my adrenaline was going. I wouldn't shut up. And they kept getting closer and closer, and it just got bad. It was bad, dude. And so basically, went inside. Friend Alex was gonna call his mom. I can't remember if he did or not. But I went inside, grabbed a knife, because I literally didn't feel safe. We started walking back to my friend's Alex's house, and then we watched a Fortnite event that happened with the Midas event. And then we went back, and I'm like, okay, I think we feel safe. Almost stabbed, man. Fat Oompa Loompa hippopotamus, you know, eat some more cheese. But yeah, that's and then more stuff happened. It gets stupider. So basically, they ding-dong ditched our house once, not actually once. They flipped us off, you know, called us retarded, jumped our fence, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. So basically, none of them have touched me, but, you know, I'm gonna take care of him eventually. And that dad, dude, he shouldn't be a dad. He is retardedness. He's a hippo man. And I almost fought a 56, well, I don't know how old he is. He looks 40. So I almost fought a grown man a few months ago, and I would have done it. So yeah, that's basically sums up the story time. I had to kind of retell it because my friend has the memory of a squirrel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story time, and see you next time. Peace.
And also, a couple days ago, not even a couple days, yesterday, they're so dumb. I swear he shouldn't be a parent, like my friend said. They were driving a four-wheeler. We were down the street while his kid was on a sled, and his kid, after all the snow melted, his kid went flying off it and just landed in the street. I wish I seen it, but I didn't. But yep, that's basically it. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.